Hi guys, Tsavo speaking for gameplay experience. All good? And that video goes to BioWare. Anthem community is already aware that we're gonna have a new update coming, Anthem 2.0 or Anthem Next. I think you are calling like this. The thing is, now we have a lot of people coming, newcomers that are coming every day. I have a channel which is dedicated to Anthem, is directed to Brazilian community, and every day I receive more people that are coming new and they are loving the game as I am, and a lot of members of the community in Brazilian, and I believe on the global community as well, love. And the thing is that most of those people, they are thinking on how they gonna survive or how they gonna keep Anthem active until the date we have the Anthem Next or Anthem 2.0 release. And I'm here in charge to talk to you guys because I am representative of the Brazilian community, and I wish I am also representative of the global community of Anthem. And together we came with a proposal for you, with something that we believe is durable and is something that can be implemented without too much efforts, and in that way not affecting the progress of Anthem 2.0 or Anthem Next. So think with me, we have a huge opportunity to welcome the newcomers that are coming more and more. I have seen on my channel, I have everyday new guys that are buying the game and enjoying the game, and they miss a huge part of the most, let's say, fun that we had last year, which was the events that we have been facing during the last year, 2019. So what about if you relaunch the events, Cataclysm, Season of Bones, and Ice Tide, those three events, in the same way you did last year? Just turn them up again in the same way, put one event after the other. Between one and the other we can have a couple of weeks in between, but use it as in the same way we did last year, guys. Imagine all these newcomers that are starting the game now and they miss the Cataclysm. They don't know the history, they haven't seen the history that happens during that time. Is a, sorry, but I need to say, is a missed opportunity. And I know that the Cataclysm, if you just launch like it was last year, it will be a bit outdated, and I think that's the reason we never seen the Cataclysm with all 8 events, is that because it takes a lot of time and there is not enough rewards because of the quantity of crystals you receive is too low compared to the fortress that is taking only a third of the time maybe, and you get almost the same quantity of crystals. That's I get. But how about if you increase the multiplier of the Cataclysm? In that way we could put more crystals on the hands of the guys that are playing, and that's simple to do. We just need to have a multiplier more in the end of each event. In that way we would have, instead of 2 times, we're gonna have 3, 6, 9 and so on, and then we multiply this by the quantity of crystals and we can have a much bigger amount, and then in that way it will compensate the time we spend inside the Cataclysm, and it'll be much more fun, because the beauty of the Cataclysm was to go through the whole process every week. We are like eager to see the next arena and fight and discover the secrets, and that's all the fun we had in the Cataclysm. So think about that, launching the Cataclysm, and after that you can spend a few weeks without in the way it is now, and then come back with the Season of Bones, which was an amazing event, was super nice to play, and then after that we can spend a few more weeks without, and then the Ice Tide. And I strongly believe that if we do that, we can have a maintenance of the community of Anthem for at least 1.5 years if you play smart, depending of the space between one season and the other. And if necessary, we can restart again, because I'm sure this will be so much fun that more people will come and want to experience that. But launched in the same way you did last year, because in the way we are doing now is not fun, guys. There is no challenge, there is no appealing. So that's the first thing. Relaunch the 3 events in the same way you did last year. Exactly in the same way, with the same rewards, with the same challenges, everything like you did last year, guys. And that will be a lot of fun for the newcomers. And now what about the guys that are already playing for one and a half year for now, more or less, which is my case. Since February 2019 I'm playing. So there it is, rebalance the GM3, make it more challenge, or you can even create a GM4, just upgrading the same way you did for the GM1 to 2, and from 2 to 3 create a new one, a GM4, because the GM3 now is not fun anymore for the guys, or is not challenge, better saying, for the guys that are already 960 power, because we have a lot of power. So I think we forgot to compensate this when we introduced the power of 80. Now we are at 960, and the minimum requirement for the GM3, if I'm not mistaken, is 750 for the free play and 815 for the fortress. So it means that we are too powerful now and there is no fun anymore. In that way we can do the same events like last year, but in a more challenge manner. And that's it, because the way it is today is just not working. It's too boring. The game is like dying little by little, and we don't want that. The community wants to have it alive like last year. So that's my proposal for the time between now and the launch of the next Anthem Next. So this proposal came from a discussion from a couple of guys, myself, Luiz Henrique especially, Knight Rider, and among the others. We spread among the Brazilian community, Anthem Brazilian community, and we believe that's a good proposal and could be durable. So BioWare, I hope you listen to it, and I call the action to my peers here to help me to achieve this, to have BioWare listen to this simple video I did. So please, you guys that are bigger channels than mine, help me on that. If you agree with the idea, if you think it's a good idea, as I do, as a Brazilian community does, please help me with that. Post your videos on that, on this idea, share this with the others. You have much bigger impact than me, and I strongly believe that together we are stronger. Is that what the game says? So strong alone, stronger together. And thank you for listening to this video.